Good morning, friends. Today we will be doing the sums or problems and equation related to father's age. A story related to father's and son's age will be given to you. You have to frame it to the equation and after that you have to solve it. I hope you will like this video, and if you like it, in that case, please subscribe the channel and press in the like button. So let us begin. When we talk about father's age, son's age, always what we have to remember, father is greater than son. You have to be rational. In some of the exams, I have seen many students, they get son's age is bigger than the father's age, which is absolutely not possible. Now, let us explain how this statement we have to write it. For example, father and son. Father, suppose, is say 40 years and son is say 10 years. Now suppose after 5 years, father will be 40 plus 5 and son will be 10 plus 5. Now if we convert in terms of variable this particular thing, that is father is, you will take it as x, son you will take it as y. In that case, after 5 years, father will be x plus 5. So after 5 years, son also will grow same 5 years. So it will be y plus 5. Now, for example, this is after. Suppose before say 6 years. So as you understand, 6 years before means father was also small, son was also small. So it will be x minus 6 and son will be y minus 6. If any question you come across, father's age exceeds, it means what? Father's age minus whatever exceed. Exceeds means, always remember, it is minus. Now we'll start with exercise 3F. 3F, let me explain you the question first. It's a very simple question. Just you have to transform it into the equation. Now, how it can be? The question read like this. Read the question very properly. If you read the question, then easily you can solve these sums. First they said, 6 years hence, a man's age will be 3 times the age of his son. 6 years hence. So first, whenever they are talking about father and son, let us have to take like this. Let father's age be x, father's age be x, and son's age be y. Now, according to first condition, let us read again. 6 years hence, a man's age will be, man's age is what? X, present age. 6 years hence means after 6 years. That means x plus 6. Will be, was, is means equal. 6 years hence, a man's age will be 3 times the age of his son. 3 times means 3, bracket, age of his son. 6 years hence, father now x, son now y. 6 years hence, father x plus 6, son also y plus 6. Which if you simplify it, you will get x minus 3y, which is equal to 12. This is your equation 1. Now next we will move on to the second condition. According to second condition, let us see what it is stored for us. Now, and 3 years ago, his age means father's age, was 9 times as old as his son. 9 times as old as his son. I have not written the entire question there. So what it is written? And 3 years ago means before, past tense. 3 years ago, he means father was. So what father was 3 years ago? Father now is X. 3 years ago minus 3 was, is means equal, was 9 times as old as his son. 9 times means 9 bracket as old as his son means y minus 3. 3 years ago, father x minus 3, son also y minus 3. 3 years ago. So, what it happened? If we solve it, we get x minus 9y, which is equal to minus 24. X minus 9y equal to minus 24. So, after that, if you solve, you will get x equal to 30 and y equal to 6. If you solve equation 1 and 2, so you solve yourself. Solving equation 1 and 2, what you get? X equal to 30, y equal to how much? You will get y equal to 6. Y equal to 6. Now check whether your answer is correct or not. X means who? Father. And y means who? Son. 36. First condition what they said? 6 years hence. That means 30 plus 6, which is 36. Son was 3 times the age of his son. Father was 3 times the age of his son. So put here y. Y is how much? 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 into 3 is 36. So your answer is absolutely correct. So lastly, what you have to write, therefore, they told you, actually, if you read the question, go through full question, as old as his son, find their present ages. That means you have to find the present age of the father as well as the son. So that means you have to write here, present age of father. Present age of father is how much? 30 years. And present age of son is 6 years. This is your answer. So moving on to the next sum. Next sum is your question number 3. It is said, 2 years ago, a man was 5 times as old as his son. You can see it. 2 years ago, a man was 5 times as old as his son. So we put this condition. So as I have said, let present age of father, PR means present, age of father be X and present age of son, S means son, be Y. Now, according to first condition, what it is telling? It is said that 2 years ago, a man was 5 times as old as his son. 2 years ago. So that means father was X minus 2. 2 years ago, a man was 5 times as old. 5 times means 5 bracket y minus 2. So 2 years ago, a man, this man before he is X at present, 2 years ago, X minus 2 was 5 times as old as his son. Son now is Y, 2 years ago, Y minus 2. If you simplify it, you get X minus 5Y, which is equal to minus 8. This is your equation 1. Now, let us go to the next condition. So, according to second condition. Try to understand. So, first condition is clear. Now see, 2 years later. Before it was 2 years ago. Now 2 years later. his age will be 8 more than his age. His age means father's age. 2 years later, x plus 2 will be means equal 8 more than. 8 more than means 8 plus. 8 more than 3 times the age of his son. 3 times the age of his son. 3 times means 3 bracket the age of his son. Age of his son 2 years hence will be what? Y plus 2. So now if we simplify this, we will get x minus 3y equal to, this is 6 plus 8, 14 minus 2 is 16. Now, x minus 3y, what you get is 16. Now if you solve this, 16, 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 8 is 14, yes. If you solve this, 1 second, then you will get father's age, x as father's age, which is 42, and y equal to 10. This is your answer. Don't write as x and y. Ultimately, you have to write it as father's age and son's age. So I hope you understand this particular video. So thank you very much.